To traffic coming up in just a bit, but we're going to move on to breaking news right now from Columbia Tusculum, where a bar is riddled with bullets. Lance Berry is live there with the latest. Lance?
Police sergeant a few minutes ago, and this is what he can tell me. Apparently this was a police officer who was on the scene of a unrelated matter here early this morning, and a shot rang out, and that shot ended up taking out a window from that business. And as a result, the police investigation is ongoing here behind us because specifically they have not been able to find the shooter. So let's go ahead and show you some of the video from earlier this morning as the investigation continued. The area roads here, Columbia Tusculum, specifically Columbia Parkway, also Eastern Avenue, shut down as a result of this ongoing investigation. Now, it does not appear, according to the sergeant who I spoke to, that this officer was being specifically targeted. There are some fears, however, that the shooter may have been actually firing those shots from a nearby home. And again, as of last check, that suspect not in custody. The officer shaken up but not injured, and again at least one shot fired, taking out a window at that business here behind us. So the investigation continues. It's also creating quite a bit of a headache here as far as the morning commute is concerned. Metro also rerouting some traffic, we understand, in this area. Columbia Tusculum, specifically Columbia Parkway and Eastern Avenue, also Stanley, all impacted. Let's get more on the morning commute and the traffic nightmare that's starting to emerge here behind us from Denise Johnson back in the studio. Denise?
Well, Lance, it is going to cause some problems, especially even for people heading in on 471 and 275 there this morning. As far as heading out right now, the interstate's all looking pretty good, but let's just jump right on over to where the problem is that we're heading out. And again, as Lance mentioned, that is on Columbia Parkway, and it is right around Delta and Stanley. So they have the road closed from Tusculum all the way as you're heading over to Delta Avenue in that area. So heading out this morning, you're going to run into those problems there as well. So the best way to get around it really is to just turn left on Tusculum, head south towards the river, jump on down, head down towards Kellogg, and then head on over to Delta. That's going to be your easiest way to get around in that area this morning to avoid any of those problems. And you can pick Columbia Parkway back up and head back inbound there this morning. As